Ooh, okay, that's kind of silly. Hey guys, sup, Ryu here for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Welcome to another deck profile, and this time it's Ghostricks post Primal Origins. I'm going to give you the whole deck list, and then I'll give you my choices, but I'm probably going to be in between about that when I go in and back and forth. Now, I'm still testing it, so if I decide to make any changes, you guys will be the first to know, and there'll be another deck profile line. But I got my sneak peek stuff early, so I was able to work on this early. So we're running 3 Jiangshi. Because Jiangshi is our main searcher, you always want to run the 3. At least that's how I feel about him. I feel like it's one of the best Ghostrick cards that you could possibly run. We're running 1 Ghoul because Ghoul is just a power play card where it's like, hey, I want some power. I want it, like, you know, it just helps you get over big shit. Like, not that way. It really does. It powers up all your like, you know, you get all the power of the Ghostricks and you just run over something. Running one mummy, just 1 mummy. Not really for the double summon effect. More for the 1500 attack, even though it has that 0 defense. That's okay. You know, it just helps with the rank 3s, and we're running 3 Stein because Stein is like my favorite little ghost trick that searches out spell cards. And anything that searches, I pretty much want to maximize on because, well, soft lock is soft lock. So that's the first 8 monsters. We were running 20 in total, minor spoilers, and they were all ghost tricks. This is Ghost Trick Pure, by the way. Running 2 dolls, just 2 dolls. Now you're like, Ryu, isn't doll great, you know, because you run it with Nico, because Nico, like, I call it Nico because it should have just been Cat Girl. But Nico here creates a soft lock with one of the new trap cards. I believe it's the Ghost Trick Knight, which is this here. So basically any level 4 or higher monster at special, it's going to be put face down, whoop, and then it can't flip back up. So with the house on the board, you can just direct attack to game's over. And you'll see that in some duel videos that I'll have coming up. Minor spoilers, I'm going to make it happen. Alright, so, doll. When, at the end phase, when she's flipped, everything that's on face up goes face down. And then for everything face down, like the number to that is the ghost trick you can special summon, like level-wise. I believe that's the effect. I may be a little bit off. You'll have to forgive me this time. Anyway, besides that, she's level 2, and rank 2 is just too good, so there's that too. She makes that so cute boss, and yes, that's the actual name instead of succubus, because succubus means, well, I'm not going to go into it. You can Google that. It's not really a nice thing. A cute archetype nonetheless. So we're running just the 4 level 2s because the soft lock is soft and it's hilarious and helps you win games. So just 2 dolls and 2 Nikos. I do have the 3 dolls if anyone's wondering, and the new boss, but I decided to run 2 of it. 1 Jack Frost. I still like Jack Frost a lot, just not enough to maximize. He's really good, especially with Ghost Trick Knight. Just flip, you know, the big boss monster face down and laugh at them for an hour. Not to sound that way. 2 Mary. Some people will opt to run 3. I opt to run 2 because 3 always clogged for me. And yes, I did test it at 3. It always clogged for me. And I always seem to get it pretty early. It's either this or Jiangshi is like the first couple cards that come in my hand. There are times I won't see either one, but you know, that just happens with all decks. I'm running 3 Lantern, them hand traps, because them hand traps are too good, and because there's a lot of monster removal still, I'm running 2 Spectre. I was going to completely drop them, but there's just like too much going on with monster effects where it's like pop your monster, it's like special face down, keep the momentum going. And Ghost Tricks do need that momentum. They're a great deck, they just need that momentum. So that's all 20 monsters. Now on to spell cards. We're running 3 Swords of Concealing Light. That's pretty obvious. Flip everything face down, flip up the Knight, and then they ain't coming back up. 1 Dark Hole, 3 Pod Duality. Consistency is important. 2 MST. I felt 3 was a little overkill and I needed the room. 3 Ghost Trick Mansion. I'm not playing any other field card. You'll see some Ghost Trick decks running like multiple fields. It doesn't cut it for me, so I just run the 3 fields that run the best for me. I'm running 3 Ghost Trick Scare. Now this just helps break up plays, and with Ghost Trick Knight, the end-all be-all card, the MVP of the trap lineup, basically says, you stay face down forever. And when this is destroyed by card effect and sent to the graveyard, then they have to skip their battle phase, which is always good. But I'm running 1 Vanish because basically if they try to MST it, I flip up the Vanish and protect it. They try to Extinction Knight, I Vanish, protect my Ghost Tricks, go from there. But it doesn't really happen all too often, so. Ghost Trick Go Around. Just the one. I had 2 more slots, but I needed the mirror forces just to clear out for those times I don't have like set up to go into things. Now you're probably saying to yourself, but Ryu, this is just it for the trap lineup? Yeah, it is. It's been working out great for me. As I said before, there'll be different variants and versions and things like that of Ghostricks. Like Monarchs is one I really want to work with. That Geo did for the council a while back, and something I'm still pretty interested in doing myself. And there's like more trap heavy versions, but this is like my main version when it comes to actually playing Ghostricks. I just really do like it. Now I'm running 3 alley cards. Some people may not opt to run 3 alley card, but hey, Dracula's Dracula, and pretty much 2 of them make a lock. The reason I run 3 is because back row destruction. Summon 1, have the soft lock, don't even focus on the monsters, focus on the back row, and just keep poking for game. So that way, they can't stop you. 1 Leviair, because Leviair is just there for those options where they bottomless the mummy, and then you just bring it back and kind of just giggle. I'm running 1 Acid Golem just to run into them JDs that are running around, because I still feel Lightsworn Dragon Ruler is going to be a thing. This also helps clears the way of for threats. And when he has no more Exceed materials, I flip it face down with Ghostrick Doll, and I can't be burned. 1 Fortune Tune, because Fortune Tune stall is still hilarious, and you can pretty much stall your opponent out now by decking them out by going Fortune Tune defense mode with Ghostrick Knight and that whole setup, and just sit there and gain life points all day. 1 Wind Up Zen Mains, because Wind Up Zen Mains is still a great Exceed. 1 number 17, kind of the same thing for those times you don't want to go Acid Golem. Now I'm running 2 So Cute Boss, because that's her actual name, just so you can see that there. My camera actually picks up really nice. So Cute Boss. Running 2 of her because they won't be able to use the monster zone, so that helps also win games. 1 Gaichi just for those power plays. You want to power up your Ghostricks a little bit, that helps, and it's always a good thing. I'm running 3 alley card, 3 Dullahan. I'm not running the upgraded version of Slacker Magician, even though I'm running Slacker Magician. And the only reason is, it's because I like diversity in my extra deck. And it doesn't really do much for me, because I have Acid Golem. Acid Golem's huge, and I can just flip him face down. It's kind of like that reasoning. And Slacker Magician, it's like, if there was a better rank 1 out there, besides the obvious being 3 Dullahans, then I would play it, no question. And you're probably going, but really, then play 3, like, So Cute Boss. The only thing is, I can only make 2 rank 2s, so I had to go for the most important ones. But I'm running 3 Dullahan nonetheless, to basically opt out to, when they try to, like, attack in, just cut them in half. But that's the whole deck. If you guys like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure to leave a comment and let me know what you think of the Ghostrick deck profile and how you feel about it. And one last thing, if you're new to the channel, please take a second, hit that subscribe button if you want us in your subscription feeds. So that way you can keep up on all the videos we upload at least once per day, most days. Sometimes the powers that be don't allow us to upload that much, and when we say that, internet drops, disasters, things like that you can't control. It just happens. But for the days that we can, we give you as much content as we possibly can. And as always, thank you for taking time out of your day and watching this video. I'm Ryu for the TheYugiohCouncil. I will catch you next video. Peace.